wow, this camera is something else. So Street Fighter went well, right? Incredibly well. Hello, camera. I need to go down like that. See?
Taking a picture of my asshole. You're staring longingly at it in Adobe Photoshop. Will you trim it to fit in a photo frame?
That ESP's looking at?
This took at least 10 minutes to do. You're staring at my
and
ass.
then you retweet it
like 10 minutes. Oh shit. This is actually Phil Felton Dickers for the final time.
No way!
This is Phil giving his last word on Dickers.
Sire, the world court jester is just...
One thing. QQDK. I've heard that, but I've seen no proof of that. And so I don't know if that's the case or not. Like, I went on an exploration today to find out if Phil ever did that, and I could not really find any
a viewer ID. What does that mean?
He doxed a viewer ID.
A viewer's ID? Did he?
Like, where is the proof of this?
Let me maybe see. Can I DM you on X or something? You call it X? Nice. I don't know. You figure out how to send it. I don't know. I'm not going to go hunt you for it. Tweet it. What is an X? Very funny. He sent it to his mod on Discord.
Okay. Did he publicly dox this person? And also, was this person, like, aggressively f***ing with Phil with chargebacks and shit? Because they probably were, right? Like, they were probably aggressively f***ing with Phil.
No, okay. We're trying to figure this out. He was aggressive. They were not. Okay, well, send it to us. I'm not going to figure this out through chat.
But this is what's crazy is nobody really remembers, like, the details of this shit. And I think you are lying, Pandery. Or if you're not lying, I think that you want to remember it a certain way to justify your hate boner for Phil. And I don't think it's as cut and dry as that Phil is like this maniacal maniac that's like trying to make this person suffer. If he was, wouldn't he have doxed them publicly? Like, why is there no public doxings? Like, I just, because people say, Phil will dox. But I haven't seen any concrete examples of this actually happening. So,
yeah, this seems like a troll.
He has a public image to upkeep? But what?
Well, that's clearly a troll, isn't it?
I don't know. I'll look into this stuff.
Sure.
I have been looking into it, right? Like, I try to understand the lore, but it's 15 years of lore. And I don't even think a lot of these detractors have grasp of the 15 years of lore either. Because it's an awful lot of shit.
Yeah, Panda's his ex's name. Yeah, I figured that.
Yeah.
That's why I thought it was a troll, obviously. But we don't know. He sent someone an ID 15 years ago on Discord.
Well, here's Renton Liar, who I honestly think he has incredible bona fides as a detractor.
Yeah.
He says it's nowhere near as bad as Dicker. Now, it might not be the real guy, but he says he's been laughing at Phil forever, but I don't think he's a villain like they make him out to be. That's what I'm trying to say, man. Like, all I'm trying to say is, like, is the guy, like, kind of a fucking buffoon? Yes. Like,
we all are in our own way.
But, I don't really think he's this, like, mustache-twirling villain. He seems relatively harmless to me. And it's just like, people don't understand our perspective on it. We're dealing with Ralph and Fuentes. And so it's like, can you prove these charges? Because with Ralph, like, I can prove the charges. Like, it's pretty readily apparent. The guy's been convicted of crimes.
By taking his shirt off and sucking on cucumbers, he's gone into hiding. Please get the world gods and punish him appropriately for abandoning his duties. Yes, I've heard that Review Tech has basically not streamed all week, right? Like, he streamed early in the week when his documentary came out, and then he just hasn't been around all
Vanished.
week. Are you surprised? Like, I mean, the guy got destroyed by the whole internet.
It's very true.
That June the King documentary, I think as of now, it has almost 700,000 views.
Is it that crazy? How much is it now?
Yes.
Check it out.
I think it might have leveled out, to be honest.
You think it leveled out? I'll check right now. June the King.
It's at 734. So it may eventually get to 1 million.
Shit.
Yeah. I haven't checked it in a couple of days. Let's see. I need to go to subscriptions.
Yeah.
June the King. It just hit 700,000 views this morning.
That same documentary, we also discovered today. Come one, come all, to see the 400-pound, hairy, sweaty, gelatinous man take his shirt off. Can we get $200 to watch the world's fattest, laziest stone? Looking like a sloth, his eyes all Chinese. Remove his shirt and spread mayo on his tits while watching Dark Side Bill. Step right up and have a look. What a freak. Like, do you not feel any fucking shame? Review Tech announces his retirement yesterday. He's done with his main channel. It's over, guys. I'm not this Review Tech USA anymore. Blah, 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 blah. 16 hours later, he's back with another video.
And by the way, he lied.
He lies and lies.
I had it filmed already.
I had it filmed days ago, and actually, guys, it was just rendering.
Really?
But actually, in fact, when you look at the video, it was filmed on May 22nd.
Because the fucking bottom right of the computer screen, you can see the date. It was filmed today, 2 hours before the stream.
He's gonna get felted. Oh, buddy, it's such bullshit. So he got this. What happened is, by some miracle of miracles, he managed to pull a sponsorship out of his ass.
He lied. He lied about the numbers.
This is his plan. He goes, okay, here's my idea. What I'm going to do is I'm going to release my retirement video around the exact same time as I release the sponsorship video.
So that has more views from people.
So that it gets more views and he gets a bigger payout.
Yeah.
What a shameless grip. I don't even think Dark Side Bill would stoop so fucking low.
No!
And he uses his personal life as a shield, his family members as a shield. It's funny, he talks about how he's all this going on in his personal life, all this stress or all this problem or whatever, but he can't elaborate on it at all. But he can sure tell us the exact details of all of his family members' ailments and illnesses, to the point of his daughter being blind, using that as a shield for his laziness and his failure. But he can't tell us what the personal issue is that makes it so he can't stream. I have a feeling the personal issue as to why he can't make videos or stream is that he's high out of his fucking mind 20 hours out of the fucking day. And he sleeps all day, and the time he doesn't sleep, he's busy stuffing his fucking pie hole. Holy shit.
He is really... By the way, we are getting fed up with Dickers.
I'm sick of this fucking shit.
He is below blog.
Man. It's just this self-pity. Oh, but I'm not like Boogie and I'm not like Darkside Bill. Even though I'm exactly like all of them. In fact, I'm even worse. But I'm still a good person, guys. I'm just lazy fucking. I'm gonna be a musician. I'm gonna produce rap beats. It's like, shut the fuck up and be a man. You have children to provide for. Every stream is just excuse after excuse after excuse after excuse. We don't care about the excuses. We care about the results. It's a man in his mid-40s looking like he's 60 years old, crying about everything in the room. But he can't do the easiest job ever, which is just to stream. He doesn't even prep a show. He just gets high and takes off his shirt and plays with roosters. He's a hack bum fraud. And he's exposed as a dirty, lying bum.
Oh, and he changed the fucking Dropbox.
Oh,
he
my
changed
God,
the Dropbox excuse.
Story again.
5th time.
The 5th time.
And by the way, it's the biggest lie ever. It's the biggest
now
lie.
It's his wife's fault. Or his ex-wife's fault. Apparently, he was just pleading with his ex-wife. Please don't send me pictures of your children in bikinis and dresses.
But that night that it happened. No, but that night it happened, Dash. He called her. Was it even her?
Who the fuck
It wasn't her.
Every word from his mouth is a lie. People are saying it was his mom. But he's seriously trying to throw his ex-wife under the bus. And he's like, no, you can't send me pictures of those underage girls because people will break into my Dropbox and find them. But nobody broke into your fucking Dropbox, you idiot! You were on a VPN and you yourself and told on yourself. You self-reported, bro.
He's beating off the pictures of fucking 14-year-old girls in fucking bikini pics. Gets caught. And then blames us for hacking. But now it's changed 5 times to the point where now it's the ex-wife, even though you spoke to her on that day. It's all on video. Review Tech, it's on video. It's not like, oh, we heard. No. This was on video. You did this. He's sus. He needs to be arrested at this point.
Then this piece of shit, like on Mother's Day, he can't get his mom a present, even though she was apparently just in the hospital sick.
But
his dad has to make sure he's getting his mom a present for Mother's Day, like he's a fucking teenage boy. Goes to show how much respect or how much prestige his parents view what he does for a living when they just walk right in and hey, son, are you getting your mom a gift? He's like, I can't deal with this right now, Dad. This is really important. It's like just some little kid playing fucking Call of Duty or some shit. It's pathetic.
Oh, well, you
just can't
get off your ass and buy flowers for your mom?
Oh, my God.
I woke up in the morning, first thing, bought flowers, bought gift. Hey, Mom, love you. Hung out with her for a bit, had a coffee. Came back and went to work rich. Now, what did you do? Drink a bunch of weed and say, get out of here, I don't care about it. She was in the hospital last week.
I know.
Oh my God, it's fucking nuts. I've had it up to here.
But the worst part of it all with him is that he won't mute the mic. You know why? When his family walks in, he won't mute the mic. Because he wants to present to you guys how normal he is. Look, guys, I have a family. Look, I have kids. Look, I have a mom and a dad that I live with still in my 40s. Like, it's fucking mental illness. It's sick.
I wonder why I don't get laid.
His family is human shield for criticism from the reality that he is just a lazy bum. He refuses to post, not even once a day. What he needs to do on Review Tech USA is post the news, 3 stories a day.
Easy.
And he says that he'd rather go into a tub of acid.
I would rather him do that too, to be honest, at this point.
I know. And at the same time, then it's like, okay, go on Locale Live. He then says, no, I'd rather go into a fucking pit of acid than go on Locale Live. He won't come on here for the confrontation with us. He won't do it on Locale Live. He demands that it be on his platform. He make all the money, and he's like, you guys are my dancing monkeys, and I run this shit. And it's like, no, dickers, you don't run fucking anything. Nobody answers to you. It's not on your terms. You're a fucking low-down bum that can't even get 300 live viewers. You had 200 live viewers today. Total disaster. Made no money. Had to shut it down early because he got self-cash. And then you're going to dictate terms to Team or dictate terms to us? What?
Stop. He keeps saying that I blocked him first. I literally have a tweet, print screen, showing that he blocked me first. And I asked, and my joke was, I can't believe he blocked me. How am I going to get my review tech news now? But that was the joke. Like, Rich, everything that you lie about is verifiably
So
false.
easily
So I'm not going to
disproven.
sit here.
It's like a child lying.
It's worse.
And then you're supposed to sit here and take this shit seriously and pretend like he's the adult in the room and he's this big superstar and we have to bring him the green M&Ms and only the green M&Ms. Otherwise, he's gonna fucking throw a tantrum. And it's like, buddy, you are a washed up hat. You have to retire 10 times a year. The only fucking news from him that gets any sort of traction or press is him retiring. It's every few months. I'm done, guys. It's over. I guess I'm gonna go work at UPS. It never fucking happens. It never, guys. I've been following this idiot for 10 years. I used to watch him in high school, and he threatened to quit every other week back then.
Fucking same.
And it's so tough to shamelessness of it all.
It's a 10-minute video. Bro, we did an 8-hour stream yesterday, and I stayed up for a bit and edited that stream. It's going to take a long time, but we took at least 3 days. But I edited, Ashton did show prep, but we're like, it's not that hard. Our job, we're blessed. Our job
These are the best jobs in the world. No, this is what's crazy. More kids today want to be what we are and what Dickers is and shit like that than want to be astronauts.
You know?
You know that. Everybody wants to be a fucking YouTuber, and we're blessed enough to do it, even though we're not YouTubers.
Well,
YouTubers pay.
it's Clip Channel, but you know what I mean. Yeah.
Same thing. Same thing.
Same shit.
You know what I mean? And Dickers is just spits in the face of that opportunity and just gets high all day.
Yeah.
Like, it's a privilege to be able to perform in front of an audience. And you should be fired up and excited to be able to perform, to speak your thoughts, to be able to entertain and make people laugh. But instead, it's like, where's my money? Where's my money?
Hey, guy.
I'm not going to do any entertainment. Give me money first. Well, maybe if I get some money, I'll take my shirt off. Maybe if I get some money, I'll do it for free, bitch! It's a bigger fucking set of tits than you!
Let's go.
You dickers! You! I hate this motherfucker! And that's all the entertainment he brings to the table! Well, I'm fat and I have tits too! So what do you have then? You have nothing! You're a bum! You suck! No one likes you, Richard!
By the way,
Bothers me bad.
Ash, we were talking about this earlier on the intro there, but his job is to sit there going, can you believe DSP got money there? While you're sitting there watching DSP get money to get money.
Seriously.
You're worse than DSP's playing a fucking game.
You know the thing, he doesn't even play video games. He watches Dark Side Phil play video
With no
games.
commentary.
80% of the stream is heavy breathing. Let me get another gummy.
Not high enough, not high enough.
Oh, fuck, man, I'm not high enough to cope with the fact that I'm a failure and my daughter is blind because I swore on her life that I didn't flag people down. And then it was revealed he did.
And then she got blind.
Oh, God, what you trying to get there, eh, Dickers? Oh, go after my daughter because you use your blind daughter as a human shield. You human sloth. You pile of excrement 5'2" high. You 400-pound glob. You figure it out. Holy shit. We're gonna be a rapper. This is fucking delusional. It's like me saying I'm gonna be the lead fucking ballerina.
You ready?
In the Nutcracker.
Hey, Ash, check this out real fast. Let's listen to his latest rap song. You ready?
Do you know, in the past, a rapper that he stole from demanded that Dickers take down his shitty remix because he made the song suck? And then Dickers told the actual musician who's successful in the business that he's the one who's wrong and that Dickers' version is better. That's the levels of delusion this guy is.
He's a beastie.
He thinks
He's
this
lower than club.
He thinks he's gonna rebrand his entire life in his mid-40s to become a rapper.
No, not even a rapper.
Become a rap producer.
A rap producer.
I'm sorry sorry to say, buddy, but there's like a million rap producers in the world, and they're all way more talented than you are.
There isn't one that isn't.
Seriously, there are 15-year-old kids out there right now that have more producing ability in their pinky fucking finger than you have in your 400-pound gelatinous fucking weed-infused body. You jested. You fucking bum. But you're too good for Kino Casino. You're too good for Locale Live. You're too good for Jay. Everybody's a parasite. Everybody's beneath you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Just, honestly, just retire. It's over. You're done. The thing is, we don't even have to AO out this guy. Like, we're honestly doing him a favor. This is what he doesn't even understand. Much like with fucking DSP, where the only people that give a shit are the haters, and they're the ones keeping him relevant. We have brought more interest to Review Tech USA in the last 2 months than he's had since he fucking, like, got rid of Jay.
Yeah.
We've actually been revitalizing his career and helping him make money. But he's a stupid fucking idiot who doesn't know how the game works. And he's a little fucking baby who can't handle even the most basic of bants or being held accountable for any of his actions. He believes everybody else needs to be held accountable. Everybody else has to have really thick skin. Everybody else has to do their research. But he doesn't have to do any of that. And this piece of shit today gets up on his fucking high horse about Keffels. Sorry, Rip. Where the were you before the Mudahar video? He only went after that when it was safe to do so. Yes! Beforehand, he actually had Keffels on his stream and was filleting Keffels. Wait, for real? This disgusting piece of shit was hitting on Keffels. Wait! Flirting with Keffels. Shut it down. And now here he is, the proud hero, Review Tech USA. He's not like the other grifters. He's condemning one of his own. Yeah, when it's absolutely the safest possible time to do so. Hiding behind Mudahar, rehashing Mudahar's video, and not even giving Mudahar credit until it's 8 minutes into the video?
Stop.
Really? Really?
That should be the opening. Hey guys, Mudahar did a video.
Hey guys, Mudahar blessed me with this content.
And by the way,
Hey guys, Kino
Mudahar
Casino blessed me with this content.
You know, like, I watch some Mudahar videos, and whether you like him or you don't like him, he fucking, he's a normie YouTuber, and went out on a limb and got like completely like harassed by all the who scuffed Lucas, right? So he took the slings and arrows for this, and then when he's like finally like, okay, the dust has settled. Here comes Review Tech USA. Hey guys, I got these glasses that you should buy. That
After
are like
the whole battle was fought and won, this guy comes in to grandstand on it and spike the football when this guy is the biggest defender of the ideology that allows Keffels to get away with the scams that Keffels gets away from. It's because of spineless worms like Review Tech USA that Keffels was able to scam the 100 grand, that Keffels was able to get Kiwi Farm shut down for a time. It's exactly because of people that are like Review Tech USA. But now here he comes in to be the vulture, to pick the fucking bones clean and get whatever little crumb of clout he can, and to try and get on the AW grift, right? Because he sees that that's popular with other people, and other people are blowing up for going after Keffels, so now he's going to get in on that gravy train. And it's just disgusting. The guy talks about how he's not a grifter in that video, when at the very beginning he's doing a paid advertisement.
Shut the fuck up.
Just think about how
only
fucked
3 minutes of the video before I was like, okay, we're going to review this. So he says he's not a grifter. Bro, listen. Review Tech, we know you are. You can't, how about this? Show, don't tell. Show, don't tell.
Well, why doesn't he show the receipts where we hacked his Dropbox?
Yeah.
How about you show us where the
story already? It doesn't
I know,
matter.
he's changed the story a million times.
It doesn't
But
matter.
I'd like to see the login from fucking St. Thomas. You know?
Yeah.
The guy put out Jay's hometown, right? to try and divide and conquer, to have us go after Jay for it, to try and deflect the blame away from us.
Yes, he did.
How he is in the head.
That's
Understand?
twisted.
Can we see? Can we see the screenshots of this? Can we see
No,
the
but now
screenshots
it's
of the
your-
login?
But
Can
now
we
it's
see
your
the
wife.
Dropbox?
Your ex-wife sent the video.
Oh yeah.
Imagine the ex-wife sending the
Now,
underage
it would
fat
be one
material.
thing. It'd be one thing if they were pictures of his kids, but they're pictures of her kids
But she
after
said
they've
later.
been divorced. That she's then sending him updates on the kids all the time.
And he's J.O.ing to it in his little basement.
Why via Dropbox? Even if this was the case, why wouldn't she just text it to him or Facebook message him?
He needs
or
to be put in
Discord?
fucking
But
prison.
no, it's like Dropbox. She's uploading pictures of her kids to Dropbox for Richard to review.
The prom update image? Pardon me?
It's just bizarre.
What do you mean?
And he brought it all in on himself.
Under the prison. Under the prison.
The thing is, he's been hacked by us or by whoever, right? Where are the pictures? Apparently, we have nudes of his ex-wife. I don't even know what she looks like. But apparently we have nudes of her, we have all these nudes of the kid, but it's nowhere to be seen. We apparently have his tax returns. Wouldn't we have leaked it to Cal?
And been like, look how poor he is. We know he's poor, but you know what I mean? Like, we would have evidence of it. But yeah.
If we orchestrated all of this, we would have been able to leak it with plausible deniability and still cover it anyway. But yet, none of this shit has ever materialized anywhere. Not on Team Farms, or on Cal. Nowhere. And it's been weeks.
But he admits that no one hacked it. Look, by the way, he said that we hacked it and then didn't hack it already 3 times. Guys, if you don't remember his story, he said that I, Savansky over here, hacked in Dropbox. And the 2-step, when it asked for the 2-step, his phone went and fell off and hit yes. Are you fucking kidding me? Did God hack your fucking Dropbox?
And the thing is, if the fates and God are that conspired against you to hack the Dropbox, I guess it was meant to be.
Yeah.
No? Come on, man. It's just fucking pathetic, the lies that he tells. To just avoid, like, accountability for our criticism. Which is that, like, you flagged, like, 16 videos down years ago. You doxed Review Hell USA. You threatened to dox his child. Which is really disgusting. And the funny way, how you employed that dox was by getting some scumbag that went by the alias of Shadow Government, who had 36 criminal convictions, to dox your enemies for you. That's what you did.
Can you believe that?
And that's all on the record. And then, the reason all this is coming down
Oh, his burner phone.
now,
His burner phone.
yeah, and it was his burner phone. Apparently he needed
only for the drop
phone for the drop. But come on! How much more guilty can you get? Can you go over your own editor? You refuse to pay him what he's owed. You have a past history of refusing to pay people what they're owed with Big Cheese and others in the past. But oh no, you're an innocent angel. Worse, you did cocaine. As you sit there stoned out of your mind, unable to do your job and provide for your children.
By the way,
and your elderly parents who are taking care of you like you're a teenage boy, Richard. Or should we call you what you really are, Dippers? A paddled bitch. You were paddled in the sweltering summer heat of 1992 and bent over with diameter at a fucking warehouse job because you're a little bitch, Dickers.
by the way, imagine. Okay, look, I'm clean and sober, obviously, but imagine going. Someone did coke. Hey, Richard, you want to know who does coke? A lot of people in the world.
If you're an entertainer,
You
the
better
audience
have some
would
coke.
appreciate some fucking cocaine.
You know?
You know what I mean? Like, where's the power? You know, in Hollywood, like all the high-powered executives,
The
and shit, they're
best-
doing cocaine. They're not sitting there stoned out of their gourd on 12 fucking edible drinks.
No, they're
Barely able to put two fucking words together. Some of the most successful people in the world are snorting cocaine. How many of them are taking edibles before they trade on Wall Street, Rick? How many of them them are taking edibles before their comedy set, Rich. Like, seriously, dude.
Maybe he
Figure
should do
it
some
out.
and he'll
I
be
think
awake.
it would be better for him.
Yes, it would be better for you.
Unfortunately, it didn't work out for Ricada.
It would
Unfortunately, that if Ricada was to cut out the pills and the booze, maybe he'd be better with some stim.
Listen, don't do
know
drugs.
what
I'm
to
kidding
say.
about that, obviously. But my point is a lot of people in the world have done coke, and I haven't done it in a long time. And I've been sober off everything else, including alcohol, weed, and nicotine now for 188 days. How about you, Dickers? How about this, by the way? How about an addict, a former addict, or still an addict, but like recovery? How about a former addict telling you of his life and being awesome has fixed his life? Maybe I should be the one who's the one who tells you to stop doing drugs.
I know. I just couldn't believe the shit. Like, I watched his stream yesterday, or part of his stream yesterday, and it was just excuse after excuse after excuse, cope after cope after cope. And it's like, man, why don't you actually do the shit that you say? Like, today he claimed that he was going to do a really long stream. Because he's like, oh, yesterday I only did 2 hours. He actually went for less time today. He went for less time today than he did yesterday.
Do you think when he hears the Feezer intro, it's just like, it's the bat signal for him to shut down the stream?
He went an hour and 46 minutes. No, it's sad, man.
He hears
He
the
went
fucking Feezer theme and he has to run. He's like,
He can't. Oh,
because he knows. He knows.
He can't even hit the goal to take his shirt off anymore.
Imagine.
It's like, buddy, like you're a circus freak. Come one, come all to see the 400-pound, hairy, sweaty, gelatinous man take his shirt off. Can we get $200 to watch the world's fattest, laziest stone looking like a sloth, his eyes all Chinese, remove his shirt and spread mayo on his tits while watching Dark Side Bill? Step right up and have a look. What a freak. Like, do you not feel any fucking shame? Like, what is your show? Where is the passion? Where are the standards, sir? The standards are on the fucking floor. Take some pride in your fucking craft. If this is gonna be your job, make it your fucking job and be proud of it and own it. Don't be a pathetic, worthless freak fucking animal bum who can't even string 2 sentences together in a minute. This guy talks 2 words every 30 fucking seconds. It's shameful. Other segments, other locales, they actually perform. Like, we're gonna watch iDubbbz and Anissa today just felt the shit out of each other. And there's stuff there. And it's just like, I can let it play and I can give commentary. This motherfucker, I have to be tap dancing. I have to be flying to try and make this shit entertaining.
That's why no one's ever A-logged him before, by the way.
Because no one else gives a fuck about it.
It's like, oh,
And even
man.
I'm starting to get tired of this shit. Yeah, this is the best felting you can give to Dickers. He's in the corner suffering. You want Ghost Doctor? Drop 100 right now. We'll go right to Ghost Doctor. I'm gonna be honest, guys.
Oh my God, 30
tired, but I'm gonna power through it for you guys.
No.
Yeah.
We're actually scammed. We're wrapping up soon.
Yeah, we hit the goal. Sorry, guys. Suffer, audience. Suffer, donut.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I remember a really fancy studio, and Pharrell was working all of the rooms at the same time.
All right.
All right.
Yeah, I gotta go to Ricada's house for the wake-up sniff. So we're starting off with Rich from Review Tech USA being confronted by his dad
Oh, no.
in the middle of the live stream. So there's Dickers doing his usual non-tent stream, stoned out of his fucking mind, looking like the sloth from Zootopia, etc., etc. And he's just...
Holy
one
shit.
part. There's one important part. He's got the Warski 2022-2023 Star Machine.
The twisted mindset.
The twisted
He's got the
mindset.
twisted mindset. Are you winning, son? With your $30 piece of equipment, son? So this is Dicker's dad walking in on him with the paddle going, are you winning, son? Did you get your mother a gift for Mother's Day, son? Have you thought about your dear old mom who is just in the hospital and nearly died, and you were grifting off of her illness that just turned out to be a mild ear infection? Did you get her anything for Mother's Day, son? I love how, though, he goes between the old and the new set still.
Yeah.
Like, what's even the fucking point? And this new set's gonna come back to bite him in the ass, by the way, guys.
Yeah, well, I
It
thought that.
exposes his whole scam. It lays it all bare.
Look, that's a little hint right there.
Yeah. All right. so
By
here
the
we
way,
go. Let's-
I don't know if you noticed this, but he has
Oh shit.
the Windows
Let's
Defender
fucking go.
off, allowing
Why?
all viruses. The tech guy has Windows Defender off.
Definitely to be trusted on tech issues.
Huh?
You have a thing for mom?
I said.
Did you get a thing for mommy for Mother's Day? It's like imagine the indignity, the shame of it all. A grown-ass 42-year-old man still living with his parents, and while he's doing his job, his dad busts in on him and demands that his son get his wife a present for Mother's Day. This is like teenage boy pure shit.
Look at this
Like,
guy.
Rich is such an and only 300 views.
I remember my
300
first stream.
A 1 million subscriber channel on YouTube, 60,000 subs and declining. Actually, I think it's like at 57 or some shit on his Review Tech USA stream, but he can only get 300 viewers.
Just shut it
Now,
down.
the good news for him is at least only 300 people saw him get felted by his dad. Oh, wait.
I mean, it's 1600 here at 2 a.m.
Yeah, 1,600 here at 2 a.m.
And then
2
the clip
a.m.
channel, 5,000 views, whatever it gets, like 10,000.
You know, we lost 300 views when our stream went down. Like, we lost a full Review Tech stream, and we're going wow.
You have a thing for mom?
I can't right
So
now
he-
do this.
So he admits that he didn't get his mother anything for Mother's Day after she was just in the hospital. Straight up admits to it, and then says that he can't be doing this right now to his dad, who pays his bills, puts a roof over his head, and allows him to
Fuck
be
it.
stoned all day long. And it's like, why did his dad do this? Why did he burst in on the stream? It's because Rich is just high all day. And he's like playing video games.
Well, it's not like a real show. It's not planned. It's a guy who's just like, start streaming. Hey guys, what's up? We're gonna just sit here and
Yeah.
talk for a minute. It's like,
isn't it pathetic?
Yeah.
It's sad. It's
it's really bad.
and this guy, you know, like, he could mute the microphone. He could save himself this embarrassment, but he needs to grift off of his family. He needs to grift off the idea he's a family man, he's a normal guy, and he has all these relatives that are all coincidentally dying all at once, all the time, that allow him to be lazy, but then they make a miraculous recovery and repeat the cycle. Just like how he claims he's quitting, and then the very next day uses that as a publicity stunt to draw in views for the sponsor he got. We're going to get into that.
Yeah.
But, all right, next, we have his Dropbox story changing.
No way.
Here he is blaming his ex-wife for why he has pictures of underage.
It's so f***ed up. I'll tell you a story. Like my kid's mom, her older daughters from her first marriage, she sent me a picture of her daughter in her prom dress. And I just had to say to her,
So this is the thing. He's now claiming that the mother of those kids, his ex-wife, even though they were never really married, it's all fucking bullshit and a farce, but he's claiming that it's her who's sending the pictures on Dropbox.
Yeah.
Not that it's an automatic thing like we were originally told, and those pictures accidentally came over, just like the nude pictures of her or whatever. No. Now it's she sends over the pictures individually. But Review Tech, righteous man that he is telling her, no, you can't do that. Which it's like, why not if it's such an innocent thing? You know what I mean? But he's like, no, they might hack my Dropbox and then they're going to find all these pictures and say I'm a pedophile. Yeah, no, listen to him. Go.
Unfortunately,
John
you can't
Hardwick
do stuff
donated
like
$10.
that.
I
What
heard
do you mean?
You can't do stuff like that.
You can't send private photos to a private Dropbox because y'all get hacked. It's like, okay, then don't have anything on the internet. And by the way, this guy's hacked, right? Meanwhile, he has Windows Defender off to get keyloggers and shit on his computer.
Heard you want to go to Jekyll and Hyde Rich. The proper way to do that is to go NES Jekyll and Hyde style.
What a great super chat. High IQ audience.
With no hit detection, and the game runs at 30 FPS. And I was like, yeah, unfortunately, you can't send pictures like that because if someone breaks in and sees that you sent me your daughter in a prom dress, nothing more.
Nothing more. He's so guilty. Like, he seriously acts like he's under investigation, you know? And it's like, buddy. He's like, buddy, you don't realize, right? You don't have to tell us any of this shit. You realize that this all came from you oversharing because you felt guilty and needed to explain something that nobody was actually pressing on you at all. Do you understand that? Like, do you understand how fucking stupid you are? And you just keep digging your grave more and more and more and more. Like, I don't think he realizes this, but you know, like, we can't actually make you respond to these things, but you're doing it anyway. Because you're seething, and then you dig your grave deeper and deeper and deeper. Every single time you change your story and come up with a new one. This doesn't sound like an innocent man. He sounds guilty as...
He wasn't hacked. There was no hack.
No, it's the thing, internet friend. He brought it up himself.
Yeah.
He brought it up himself.
Because you thought it was a good deal. Pieces of fucking shit like someone I won't mention. Like,
But
oh
no,
my
like,
god.
you have this picture on screen.
Yeah.
Someone you won't mention.
Oh, I have. I'm still
He's
the
in the
hacker.
middle of doing this entire Coke and Seed session about us that I guess we're going to get to eventually, although it goes on for like 2 fucking hours. Well, it goes on for the first 20 minutes, and then he runs out of shit to say. He runs out of material. He begs his chat for things to belch us with. They have fucking nothing. Then Rich is just sitting there with his dick in his hand, and then once we went live, he immediately pussied out and changed the title of his stream and the thumbnail to not be about the casino, by the way. As he was yelling out, call down the thunder, or whatever. It's fucking ridiculous. Okay, so now this is Review Tech's retirement video, which he posted yesterday, where he's giving up on his main channel. He's no longer going to be posting. Spoiler alert, guys. Like the 20 other fucking retirements this fucking bum has gone through, this one was fake as well. It lasted all of 16 hours.
Did we just spoil like the really funny
Let's
thing at
just
the
spoil
end?
it now. So here's the thing. This video we can see here by the convenient clock he's provided us was filmed as 5/21/2024 at 11:14 p.m. Rich's claim is that the video that was posted today was filmed before this one, and he had a contractual obligation with the sponsor to post it. But if you look at this video that I'm going to resend to you right now, Andy,
Okay.
it goes and it shows that in fact the video that Rich posted today that he claimed was in the render queue since yesterday was actually filmed today. Look, like it's so easily disproven. Zoom in, enhance, filmed on 5/22/2024 at 2:54 p.m. The lying sack of shit. What happened is he gave up. No, what happened was he didn't even give up. It's so shameless, this grip. He actually, once he got the sponsor, and he realized he could milk the sponsorship for more money depending on views, he made this fake retirement video to bait everybody into watching to raise his engagement and views. So then the next day he would get more views on this fucking bullshit video about Catholics.
Yeah.
Straight up what he did. It's shame. And then he talks about how other people are liars or grifters or scammers. Sorry, bud, you're the biggest lying, grifting sack of shit this side of Sunday, pal. You fucking suck.
Imagine having the time and date behind you. I even thought when I saw this background, I'm like, is it smart to have the taskbar there? I bet that will bite him in the ass. And what in one day? It's like, actually, I didn't film. I filmed this before. No. You are lying.
Hey, shameless plug that I was looking
Straight
But
up
you
what
know,
women
life
do
is
for
a
him.
shameless plug.
Oh, serious.
Everything you do is a shameless plug.
Look at the shamelessness of his head. The
Shameless
way that
plug
it's shit.
on my main channel. What?
Like
This guy.
complete idiot and forgot to bring up in this video before you watched.
Do you have to even add that?
he's like so depressed and low energy.
I'm an idiot. I forgot to add it in this video, even though I'm filming an edited video where I can add it later.
Why don't you fucking refilm it, you lazy?
You bum.
Make sure you sub to my live stream channel if you still want to support me. And
What? Just a, it should be. You should subscribe to my live channel to watch the show and be entertained.
Yeah,
Like, I'm gonna subscribe just to support you and not be entertained.
I know.
How about like entertain and then be
And
supported?
by the way, it's going to have nothing to do with my actual channel that you've been following for years, potentially, where I'm talking about games and tech and news. It's actually just going to be about some guy that you may not have heard of called Dark Side Phil, who's way past his prime in terms of making fun of him, and really is just a turtled up, pathetic, fucking middle-aged man, hoping that people like me leave him alone, but I'm not going to, because I'm a fucking spurred that thinks he's better than him, but you're actually the same as him, if not worse, in every single way. Like, sorry, I get Rich and Phil's name mixed up, but does Richard Burnell here actually think that he's better than Phil when Phil lives not with his parents and he does? Like, for whatever you want to say about fucking Phil, like, Phil's nowhere near as fat as me. Phil fucking owns his own house. You know, Phil does his own thing, and he doesn't have to leech off the blood of others like you do with drama bullshit.
and even though I have not uploaded there
Phil's
recently,
sexual.
Said that. Look at this.
if you still want to support me, and even though I have not uploaded there recently,
What? Oh, it's like I haven't uploaded on my main channel, and I haven't uploaded on my.
Streaming channel because I'm a lazy bum because
But
which
support me.
is in the hospital this time. Give me money.
But support me.
Yeah.
I have been working on stuff and learning the MPC-1, which is
What the fuck is the MPC-1, Ash?
It's like some tool to make rap music.
Oh,
and rap.
fuck. No one cares about music on this channel. No, you're not gonna
No
leave
one
the channel, you
cares. No one in a million years thought to themselves, you know what I want from Review Tech USA? Rap.
music. By the way, you're like, oh, I'm this like musician, I'm a rapper.
That's the craziest
And then he goes-
delusional part of all of it.
But then he's like, I'm learning how to use the MPC-1. Oh, so you're a beginner? That's like everyone. I'm dropping this channel with Ash, and we're gonna become, we're gonna do piano music, right? We're learning how to play the piano right
Learning
now.
hot cross buns on the piano.
You know, so stuff, and eventually we'll have piano stuff.
right here next to me. I also produce music. Links below in
But he posts once every 6 months, and it's stolen music. He's a beat thief.
the description. Thank you for the continued support. Hope to see you in the next live stream.
Continued support. You don't post.
He doesn't
Which will be
even
happy.
have any support.
Yeah, they all
That's
hate
why
him.
he's broke and crying and coping and seething all the time and coming up with a million excuses because there's not enough support. And when he does get support, he arrogantly beats his chest and crows about how he ended Jay's career and he's a king, before then coming back to the reality that he has nothing. He's a broke bum, living with his parents in his fucking 40s, stoned out of his mind, divorced, barely sees his kids. When they are around, his elderly parents take care of them for him. He's a loser. Like, when you can't even handle YouTube in your fucking 40s, sir, maybe it's time to fucking try and figure it out. Maybe put down the weed drinks, bud.
For a second.
Happening soon. Hey everybody, Rich of Review Tech USA here. Yes, I'm on a new set. I'm kind of look like I'm in a spaceship with a giant bird behind me.
So
No, you don't look like
he's been posting on this set for like a month now. He goes, he acts like no one's seen it.
Nobody's seen it on the main channel. Like, have you ever considered the people on the main channel checked out the streams and didn't like them because they suck? Because that was my experience as a Review Tech fan. Bless my fucking heart. Like, holy shit. I was like, hey, what's this guy doing? Oh, he's not really uploading anymore. Like, I check in on him every few years. And it's like, oh, he's doing live streams. I go over, I'm like, this sucks. And then it would be like another 2-3 years before I wonder what Rich said about this text. And it was he didn't cover it. He was busy taking his shirt off and rubbing his nipples in the gutter.
But okay, it still looks amazing. I love it.
You love it.
It's mostly where I'm going to be doing whatever the hell I'm going to be doing. here.
Whatever the hell I'm gonna be doing over here. Look at this. He's got a booger. Like, holy fuck.
This is not to refresh my channel because Review Tech USA, in case you couldn't tell, at least the way it was, is over with. So,
What? But not really.
Well, you posted a video today.
16 hours later. Like, this is pathetic. Like, teenage girls have better justifications for getting attention. Like this guy's suicide date. He dates the wellness of his family members. I'm quitting the internet. I'm quitting YouTube. It's pathetic.
So yeah, he posted this video. We were alerted to this last night, right? So he posted it, right? And then like the new one was like, oh, I filmed this 2 days earlier. It's like you have a calendar behind you, punk. A digital calendar.
so I assure you, this new set is not being done.
By the way, he has like these cheap turtles in time, like Walmart, like $80. You know what I mean? It's not like a custom or like a
It's the one you
vintage.
get at Walmart.
Yeah, it's a Walmart. It's a vintage one.
Arcade one up.
Reinvigorate Review Tech USA, because that is a chapter that is essentially closed.
Ridiculous. And you're back posting to it the very next day.
That's embarrassing.
But like when you're saying this shit, right? Like whose fault is it? You know, he blames everybody but himself.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the changes in the industry. People aren't interested in news anymore. No, they are.
They really are.
It's just you're too lazy to put in the work to post 3 fucking videos a day. Like, how hard is it, man? It's 30 minutes of talking and probably 30 minutes of editing. Workday done 1 hour a day. Then you have all the remaining time to take edibles and sit on your ass and eat Cheetos. You can't even put in the bare fucking minimum. He should be doing both that and at least a 2 to 3 hour stream every day.
Yeah.
And if he's not going to do that, he should be putting, because the streams that he does isn't crap. They're fucking shit. Like, figure it out, bud.
It's bad.
So let's rewind a little bit, and then we'll talk about Review Tech USA again. Where have I been for the past about a month and a half?
Most people who are subbed to this channel and still watch the videos, no. They know you've been cheating about the casino. They know you tried in ruining Jay's life. They know you've been on your lolcow and stuff, and the team hates you now. They know. He actually, you know what? Like, everyone's like, whoa. I'm sure there's one or two guys who were like, what?
I've had some real life stuff that was going on, but it was
Real
continuing.
life stuff, yeah. Us winning and you losing.
Like, I love how he's gonna allude to this real life stuff, but he's not able to say what it is. Even though he's outright told us stuff like his daughter is blind, his mother's in the hospital, this excuse, that excuse, but he just can't even to come up with an excuse this time.
Right?
Yeah, it's outside of my control. It's personal life stuff. Like, I think the issue he's talking about is he's broke and stressed. But the solution isn't to shut down and stop working, It's to figure it the fuck out, yeah.
It has nothing to do with YouTube that I finally needed to mentally address. There are still things that are ongoing, and I kind of had no choice but to take a break from YouTube.
It's not your
No choice.
You had no choice. And then he claims, by the way, that the reason that he did it was so there'd be no clippable moments of him. But meanwhile, us and Ford Hogan have had quite a journey for the clippable moments.
Lucky that I have the luxury of taking that break.
Luxury, you're broke. You're broke.
The only reason you can do this is because you live with your parents, man.
Yeah.
And they pay the bill.
Oh, that's what he meant. Yeah, that's what he meant. Yeah.
And, you know, if I had a normal 9 to 5, no, I could not do that. But
Yeah, but your channel's in shambles.
But then he has no appreciation for what he does and just turns in the bare minimum garbage effort where he's stoned. And listen, it would be one thing if he turned in the bare minimum garbage effort sober, but he can't even to show up sober.
Yeah.
That's
It's
sad.
It's bad.
and a lot of people brought up that point to me, but the rebuttal I would say
And that's the thing here
was
with
their
Beer. He sounds exactly like Darkside Bill. It's just another one of these business meetings where he copes with why it's failing, why he's not making enough money, but it's everything else's fault in the fucking world, and you gotta figure it out. It's the same thing as Phil. It's the exact same.
Yeah.
their point was accurate.
But at least Phil plays in games. At least Phil has a schedule and goes Street Fighter today from 5 to 8. You know?
When Phil does his pignosis, where he's like hypnotizing the viewers into his sob story
Yeah.
and got charged back. Like, at least it's somewhat captivating. Like, at least he's able to speak more than 2 or 3 words a minute. Unlike Rick.
Oh, man.
This is accurate too, is that when people come to see you and you're not in the right headspace,
Okay, Monday night.
He's not in the right headspace.
When you press the button.
He really thinks that's a valid excuse for being a piece of shit.
Yeah.
It's just you're a shitty
No,
person.
you're a horrible person who tries to ruin people's lives.
it is the perfect recipe for disastrous things.
Recipe,
So-
you don't cook, you order food.
Yeah, I had to take the stuff away and
This is the craziest statement here in Scarlet. They called it, and goes, Steel Toe Morning Show is better than Review Tech USA.
He showed more potential today when he put the powder on his face and started going off.
Yep.
Risk is shown.
I agree.
just
Even Melton would agree.
felt to work on this, get this set going. Other things with like equipment I was working on. I had an adventure trying to get the Rodecaster Pro 2